Hey guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? Yeah, I didn't miss myself. But you know I'm back. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, so I have a story to tell all you guys. And you ain't gonna believe it because I didn't believe it when it was happening. But guess what? Guess what? I went apartment hunting with two of my best girlfriends. And their mothers. So there was 5 of us. And, okay, so just to let you know, I live in a town with like 2,000 people. The town we were looking at, like, city, was about like 100,000 people. So it was a smidge step up than what I'm used to. And you won't believe this story. You won't, but I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so we got there at around, after I got off work, around 6. We meet this guy there, our realtor, and, so, just for fun, we were sitting in the car waiting for this guy to come. So, one of the mothers was all like, I bet you it's that guy in that white van. And we're like, ha ha ha, you know, white van, like, creeper. It was the guy, that was our guy in the white van. He steps up, he comes to us, he's like, hey, I'm blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, is this real? Like, what? But I'm like, oh, whatever, Caleb, you need to experience life, you need to just let go, you need to open your mind. Be open-minded about this, Caleb. So I'm like, okay, you can do this. So, we get to the front porch of this house. It is the ugliest house I have ever seen in my life, girl. Ever. So, we, on the front porch, he's like, and then he's like, so, who's the 3 people living with us? There's only 5 of us. 3 of us are teenagers. He could obviously tell if he wasn't on drugs or something. He's like, so I know it's these 2, but who's the 3rd one? Me. I'm the 3rd one. I am. He's like, oh, because they're both females, you know, and whatever, like, oh, it's a man, like, whatever. And then he decided to say it. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm gonna knock this guy out. He was all, but he didn't say what I think I thought he was gonna say to us, but he was all like, so, moms, you might want to plug your ears. I'm like, huh? What? And he's like, so I have a question for you guys, a personal question. I'm like, oh, God. If he asks about my sexual preference, I'ma just drop him right now. It's gonna happen. He didn't ask that, of course, which is good on his part. He was all like, so, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard do you guys party? I'm like, -5? Like, what? Repeat that. What? Did you just say how hard? -5, 1, like, the lowest on the scale. We're the ones to, like, bake and, like, watch movies and drink hot chocolate. Like, not, like, bake as in, like, marijuana, but, like, bake as in, like, you know, cookies. Like. Anyway. He's like, but if your parents weren't here, would it be, like, a 3 or 4? No! Stop trying to change my answer. It's -5. It's 1. Like, what? What? He's like, oh, because this is, like, an 8. Like, I'm like, no. And no. No. He's like, okay, I have the perfect place. I just remodeled the floor. Okay, let's go see this place. We show up. No. You had to walk through the grass from the parking lot just to get into the building. No. He opens the door. I had to let everything in. I'm like, leave it, Caleb. Don't say anything. This house looked like a mental institution. It really did. We get inside. He's like, okay, you guys have lights on your phones. I'm like, what? I pull out my phone, iPhone. I'm like, yeah, so? And he's all like, well, there's no light downstairs. People used to throw parties in here. It used to be a keg party. I'm like, what? Keg parties? Like, did you not just see us? We are -5. -5. He's like, okay, just like, he showed us the basement first. Bad decision, dude. Bad. So we go down there. Guys, there was graffiti on the walls, like scary clowns. Like, I had enough of this already. I'm like, it was like clowns. It looked, you know, like one of those scary movies, like where like someone jumps out at you or anything. I'm like, I seriously asked this guy, I'm like, are one of them still in here, like dead or like gonna scare us or something? I'm like, the cameras can come out anytime now. I'm done. And he's all like, no, this it. And he's trying to like, I was throwing stats at him, and I have to give him credit. He took it well. But anyway, we got done with this house. He's like, so do you want to go see the 8 house? I'm like, no. He's like, but I have another list. I'm like, Let's see the list. But on top of this, he's like, oh, you can paint the house whatever you want, but if you paint the wood on like the frames or whatever, I'm gonna have to sue you. I'm like, what? 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 Girl? What? Repeat that. You're gonna sue me after you just said I'm just done. I'm done with this guy. I'm done with everything. I'm done with the situation. I just want to go home. I'm like, is this what life is? Life sucked. It's bad. Is this what life is after high school? Is it? Please tell me it's not. Because I'm gonna die. I'm going to die from this. He's like, but I have a list. I'm like, okay. So we get to this other apartment. He couldn't open the door. Guys, the door was unlocked in the beginning. It was unlocked. He is so dumb. So dumb. I get in. Like, we get inside this house. It was spacious. There was a bar downstairs. Is this guy not getting the hint? Like, is he not? Anyway, I probably would have got in the house if those boys were included. But anyway, who shows a house with people in it already? He was dumb. But there's boys in there and they're pretty fine. I want to be their whipped cream on that Sunday. Yes. But anyway, it's not about the house, Caleb. It's not about the people. It's about the apartments, Caleb. Anyway, we get done at this place. Sorry, I'm fast forwarding it, but we got done with this place. It was creepy, just like the other one. The basement was torn apart. It was just bad. Everything was bad. We were like done. We were done with this guy. He was like, "Oh, I'll make another appointment." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, no, he's not making another appointment. Anyway, we get done eating, and then we're like, I gave up hope. I'm just like, this is bad. Like, what? This other realtor calls us. I'm like, oh great, another realtor called my friend, and I'm like, okay, let's go check it out, cause it was like 8:30 or whatever. And I'm like, no, it was like more like 7:30, 7:45, 8. It was like around 8. And this guy was all like, and we get there. And I'm not discriminating. I'm not being racist or anything. This is how I'm describing these people. Not these people, this one guy. But okay, so this African American was on the street. And I have no, I don't care if you black, white, anything. Like, you're all human, you know? And we get out. And we're like, are you blank, our realtor? He's like, no, but you want me to be? We're like, what? Excuse you? Like, I was done. I'm like, this night is just terrible. This is the worst experience of my life. And he was all like, no, I know who he is. I'm gonna go get him. Okay, you go get him. He brings out this dude in the window. Like, they're inside still. But he's like, this is my friend. He's not the guy you're looking for. But I had some friends inside. No, the car alarm went on. I'm pretty sure the mom pressed it on purpose. She said she didn't, but she did. She pressed it on purpose. Like, and then I'm pretty sure a drug deal was going on there. The real realtor comes out. He was nice. He reminded me of a lumberjack, to be honest, but he was really sweet. We go into this apartment, and this is the one I wanted. Like, it was perfect. Like, amazing. It was the best apartment like ever. But we get in this, we explain the situation to what just happened. He was like, oh, I don't know that guy. I'm like, oh, good. But we open this door. Guys, I'm pretty sure the way it smelled like marijuana in there, it could have been like 700 people. Like, it was a Miley Cyrus party. It was one girl. She was so sweet. Honest, but it was probably because she was high. She was so high. Like, she had a cute cat though. Like, I wanted to steal that cat. But the setting was just fabulous. Like, there was elderly people who lived there, and like everybody, like families and stuff. It was just sketchy because of the guy we just encountered. Yeah, you know, that guy. But anyway, yeah, I was about done. I was so done. So done. Saw the apartment. It was great, fabulous. We were all agreed on it. It felt like home. We're gonna go look at other apartments some other time, but that was just my first experience of apartment hunting. So, just to let you know, it was pretty creepy. It was like I was scared. it was slipping. But I hope you guys have a great night, morning, whatever, wherever you are in this world. This fabulous world. Have a great night. Bye.